everybody, and welcome to my kitchen. My name is Miranda, and I'm really excited to be facilitating this class with the Health Education and Training Center of Gainesville. My goal for this class is just to create a really fun space where we can all try out some new things with food, explore where it comes from, and just develop a really positive relationship with our food and in community with each other. I'm really excited to be learning from you all as well, and I also hope that you enjoy the little videos that I'll be releasing each week on Fridays with just some, ideas for recipes and, fun things to do with food. And then on the fourth Friday of each month, we'll have the opportunity to come together online all at the same time and just have a discussion about that month's topics, or really just anything else that you'd like to discuss related to food or food systems. That's just going to be a space that you all can, feel free to just kind of turn into whatever you'd really like to get out of the class, and, whatever you'd like to talk about. During those sessions, I'd also love to hear any feedback that you might have for how we can improve this class. We're still in a process of learning, how best to develop this content and how best to serve the community's wants and needs. So you won't hurt my feelings at all if you have ideas for how we can do better. If there's something I can do in these videos that would be more helpful to you all, as well as suggestions that you might have for topics or for things that we could cover in these videos each month. So I'm really looking forward to hearing that, as well as, any other contributions that you have. Maybe you want to share some favorite recipes during those discussions or something like that. So I'm really excited to have you in the class. I'm so glad that you're here, and I look forward to speaking with you soon. So for the rest of today's video, I'd love to invite you to join me in doing a guided meditation focused on sensory awareness and featuring an activity that was first introduced to me by the founder of the Health Education and Training Center of Gainesville, Brianna Chasteen. This activity involves exploring a snack or just a small piece of food that you have on hand. I've got this little grape that I'll be using, so if you've got something similar to that, it can be whatever you happen to have in your pantry or your fridge at the time. We'll just be kind of getting a sense of it up close, and using sight, smell, sound to kind of get a new perspective on it and develop some curiosity about this piece of food. So I hope you enjoy, and I'll see you on the other side.
Come to a comfortable seat with your hands placed gently in your lap. Allow your eyes to close or your gaze to lower. Guide your attention to how your body feels seated on the chair or on the floor. Notice any sensations without labeling them with words like good or bad. Your mind might be racing with thoughts that start to pull your attention away, and that's okay. Just acknowledge it and lovingly bring your awareness back. Now bring your attention to your breath. You might feel the air moving in and out of your nose or filling your belly. Notice with curiosity rather than judgment if your mind is wandering. Now bring your attention to the very top of your head. You might feel a tingle, an itch, or not much of anything, and that's okay. Whatever it is, try to sit with it rather than fix it right now. Continue this exercise as you bring your attention to your face. Notice your neck and your shoulders. Let your attention slide down one arm and up the other, then into your chest. Feel your belly rise and fall with the breath. Bring your attention into your hips, then down one leg and up the other. Allow your eyes to open slowly and pick up your snack. Develop a sense of curiosity about this thing you're holding. Where did it come from originally? How did it come to be here in your hand? Give yourself a tour of it, using all your senses. What is its color? Does it have a pattern or a shine? Does it make any noise when you move it around in your hand? How does it smell? Is it smooth on the outside, or does it have an irregular texture? Finally, take a bite. Take a moment to notice the taste before you chew it. Does your experience of this food change from moment to moment? You may notice that you don't like the taste, or maybe you really like it, and that's okay. Whatever your response, just acknowledge it without telling yourself that this is something that you should or shouldn't like. Now, bring your attention back to your breath. Notice if you feel any different than you did at the beginning of the practice. You might not, and that's okay. Just remind yourself that these things take time, and your experience will change from day to day. Slowly bring your attention back to your surroundings.
Welcome back. I hope you enjoyed that meditation, and I'm really looking forward to hearing about your experiences and what you thought about it during our discussion later this month. If you'd like to join me, one thing I'll be working on this week personally is just continuing this practice forward and trying to incorporate it into every time I find myself sitting down to eat or even eating on the go, just taking even a couple of extra moments to pay attention to all my senses and just develop a greater sense of curiosity about whatever food I happen to be eating at that moment. So I hope you have enjoyed this week. I'm so excited to have you in this class and looking forward to speaking with you very soon.